Hello you, welcome to Restful, cozy games with calm commentary. There's an autumnal feel in the air. We've even had our first little bit of snowfall, so I think that's a perfect time for us to take a look at Winter Burrow. The burrow was mother and father's dream home. A place where everybody could stay warm and safe. Aunt Bettelina knew more about wilderness survival than she ever got to teach me. It didn't last. The wilderness seemed to worry my parents. The promise of the sprawling city didn't disappoint at first. The only jobs were in the mines, and they were hard on my parents. They almost earned enough for the tickets back home before they passed. I sold everything, packed my bag, and left for my true home. The old burrow, now barely recognisable. Why hasn't Aunt Bettelina kept it in shape? First things first, we need to light a fire. The home's old fireplace, its flame long extinguished by time. With a few twigs, you should be able to light it and warm yourself a little. Okay? Well, luckily, there's a few twigs around here. 3 twigs is all we need to get the fire going. You discovered something new. Visit the designated workstation to gain further insights. We now need to look at making an axe. Here's our workstation. An axe requires a stick, a stone, and some sort of twine to bind it with. A rugged and dependable cleaver. A good choice for those who value function over aesthetics. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any more resources just lying around for us, so I think we're going to have to head out. Okay, here's a stone. Looks like some of that twine we need. I think while we're out here we'll maybe grab a few bits, as I imagine we're going to have a couple of tools we can make. I'll be careful not to go too far from our home until we're a little bit more sorted with supplies. I adore the little mouse footprints trailing behind us in the snow. See, already I can see a little beetle guy there. I don't think we're quite ready to meet him. So for now we'll head back. We have quite a bit of stone, a few sticks. Another piece or two of that twine would be nice, but perhaps we'll discover that more once we have a few more tools. Can we take it from bushes like this? Perhaps we can once we have something to do so with. Well, for now, let's head back in. I can't imagine we have any mail. Oh, ice was forming there as well. Looks like we're starting to get a little tricky. Little chilly, excuse me. Okay, we have everything we need for an axe. We discovered something new. Visit the designated workstation to gain further insights. Awesome. We can use here to go to our bed. Rough cut and half split wood cobbled together into a halfway decent resting place. We need some more twigs, some larger logs, and more of that twine. But now we have an axe that we can swing around. I think we need to go and find some more resources. This looks like it's locked. Needs a key to do it. Oh, that's down to the basement. It's not just another exit area. We can fix a nook with some planks and twine. And I think eventually we can look at an upstairs once we have a few different pieces of log. That's a storage chest. And it looks like at some point we'll be able to repair this as well using just some more stone. Well, that's something we can definitely do. But for now, We need to go and find some more equipment. Let's see. Excellent. So using our axe on this, these tree things here, gives us the twine we need. I imagine this will give us twigs. Oh man, look! Oh, we have to worry about breath down the bottom there. That's going to be the log we need. I wonder if we can get some more using that. That's good. Poor little fellow's out of breath. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's a cap on holding stuff, other than we only have the 4 slots there. It looks like as long as they're sort of kept in a single slot, at least for now, it doesn't look like we have... Oh, he's all worn out. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, 15 of that twine now. 9 of the wood. Excellent. This one looks something new. It is letting me pick that up. It doesn't seem to be going here. Is there an inventory of some sort? Oh, here. ... Which one's that on the controller? Here. I see. Ah, yes, elderberry. A small dark fruit. I wonder if we can get more of this by chopping down the tree. Awesome. So our little 5 rows there isn't just our inventory, it's actually just what's on hand. We actually do have a slightly larger inventory. Poor fella's getting a little cold now, so we'll head back. It's just above here, I think. I'm hoping there's some sort of map, because I'm going to struggle to find where we're heading. Oh, I'd really like one more piece of stone so we can fix the cooker. Do we risk it? I know this is a little dangerous, perhaps, but if we head straight down to find one, we'll know to head straight up again. Although those bugs are watching us. Nope, I don't think it's worth any more risk. He's getting awfully chilly, the poor little guy. Oh, I like the fact that the footprints actually hang around, which is good for finding your way home. But it gets a little too chilly out there. But we can now make our bed. And stools and a table as well. Where to sleep? So is that bed now sat in our inventory? It is. So we'll replace it with there for a moment. Ah, awesome. Well, I think for now, probably over by this chest here is fine. And we've now discovered the ability to make planks. Let's see what that looks like. So an oak plank requires 2 oak logs. A pine plank requires 2 pine logs. A birch plank requires 2 birch logs. So we can make beech planks. That's good. And we can also do chairs, stools and tables. Most of that needs planks. A lot of wood gathering. So we can improve this with 3 beech planks. That is something we can actually get fairly quickly, because it looks like the beech wood that's out here is the wood we're able to access. So we are going to have to find little spots of it like this. But otherwise, it shouldn't be too hard. Here's some more. It's 11 pieces of that now. Actually, we don't need too much of this. We just need to take the moment to turn it into... Take a mushroom as well. We just need to take a moment to turn it into planks. Oh, this looks like a pack that somebody's left. A biscuit, I'll take it. Some jam, I'll take that. And some beech nut. Our inventory's full, never mind. Well, I'm happy with jams and biscuits. I'm surprised I can't find a single stone. I imagine a pickaxe of some sort will be something we find at some point. Oh, we can definitely fix that bridge up. travel further out. Some big mushrooms there as well. There we go, there's a stone. That means we can get the cooker going again. A little bit more wood. And now perhaps we'll head back. Which I believe is over here. Fantastic. Oh, we can now do two things. We can repair our cooker. And we can repair our chair once we've made some planks. A cozy chair by the fire, which is unlocked knitting. You discovered something new. Let's see there. Ah, yes. We can make yarn. We can make silk yarn, wool yarn, and then we can make hats. So it needs flax yarn, which I think is the stuff we are finding out there. So 4, 6, and 3. So 13 pieces altogether, and each piece requires 2 pieces of yarn, which means we need 26 pieces of yarn to give ourselves a nice warm linen outfit. I took a bit of time to explore and find all of the flax we need to make our linen clothes. I also grabbed a few mushrooms as well, because it looks like that second bar there shows us getting a little hungry. Our inventory is currently full, so let's head down here and add forest jam. Keep that for later. Currently don't have an ingredient list for elderberry either, so this way our bag is a little open now so that we can make some food. There we go. And ourselves some yummy roasted mushrooms. Looks like we can easily eat a few of those. There we go. He was happy about that. Now we can craft a lot of flax yarn. I like the fact that it doesn't take us all the time in the world to do that if you do multiples. We can now craft a linen coat, which is what we need for the progression. But we'll make the others as well. We'll make a nice little hat. And just enough for some linen pants too. Okay, let's see about how we equip those. Here we go. Maybe we have to take those out. Unequip. Your inventory is full, I see. Okay, well we can fix that by adding a few things that we don't need right now into our fur tuff we just found on the ground, but I assume is another style of fabric. Okay, now we should be able to unequip these and equip these slightly warmer ones. There we go. We look much cozier. Now we're a little bit more set up for the weather. Perhaps we'll take our city gear, put it at the bottom here just in case we lose what we're wearing, or also it's just nice to have a slightly fancier option for parties. But we look much more set up for going outside. We have to just find Auntie. Well, I think we're about as prepped as we can be. Perhaps we'll empty our bags just so we've got a full amount of space to do stuff. Oh, we can just press Y to deposit. That makes things a lot easier. Now our bags are completely empty other than our axe. Perhaps we'll sleep. Oops, I accidentally picked that up. One click is sleep. And we'll sleep until morning. We'll have a fresh start, spending the day looking for Auntie. Okay, the sun is coming up. We're nicely wrapped up in warm clothes, which I hope makes our cold go down a little slower. Looks like it is. Very little clues as to how to find Auntie. Let's see what this bridge will take. 5 planks and 5 rope. These bugs don't seem to bother me, unless I perhaps bother them. What's up here? What have we got here? Some sort of pine cone? I just kind of want to do a span of the perimeter. There's some stone here. Looks like we can clear that out to move forward in the map. Ah. What's this? We've learned to craft a little hammock. I thought perhaps that might be a note from our Auntie, but I'll take a crafting recipe. I like games that reward exploration. I'll take that. That's more fur. Oh, there's another one. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we can get to it now. Just keep collecting a nice stack of pine cones instead. We don't want to get too chilly out here, so I think we might be able to cut through there eventually as well. Well, that's basically the top side of the map explored, I think. So we'll go back and warm up. See perhaps if we can cook anything with these pine cones. Make a nice meal out of them. And from what I can see, there's no map feature yet, at least. So I'm just trying to remember where we are. So mushrooms, biscuits. Oh, there we go. We can make 2 beech nut biscuits using those beech nuts. Ah, Jam uses those elderberries that we picked up. What else do we have? Some nice tea. Oh, we can make elderberry tea. That's nice. And pies, use a little bit of everything, but they give you lots of good stats, I see. And that's mixing up abilities that materials that we already have. So one of those cookies, 1 jam jar, and some more berries. I see. Oh, I think we should work towards making a blackberry pie then. So let's make all these biscuits we can. Because for now we're sort of managing with... oh, not sleep, sorry, here. For now we're managing, with smaller things, but we can move... I don't know if there's a way we can split them. But we'll keep them in here for now. Okay. Alright, let's have another look for Auntie then. I hope she's not far and I hope she's well. I think we went as far right as we could and then up around the top of the mat. So this time we'll head as far right as we can to the bridge. There we are, and now head south. See what we can find down here. Some more fur, which I'll take. Be nice to make some fur clothes, I think, eventually. But this twine is seemingly useful too. Let's see if we can find anything down this way. Some more fur. Ah, this backpack that we couldn't empty before, we can now. I worry that that's not a great sign, seeing a backpack left. People don't usually leave their backpacks for good reasons. I hope whoever it was is doing great. Let's head down this way a little. Seems like there isn't too much going on down here, although this could be something. Oh. Oh, a whole new area. We do have to be careful of our temperature. I can't imagine getting completely cold is a good idea. Can we make it through these leaves? We can. In that case, we can at least get this message here. And we learned what looks like a decent bed. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go much exploring further. Without freezing. I hope we can get back. Luckily, it's a fairly straight run back to our house. We can at least go and have a look at those new crafting recipes we've unlocked. Let's take a look. We're home and safe. So a simple bed is what we unlocked. A better bed. A twig bed. Strong but supple boughs make this bed just right to snuggle in. Or a fibre bed. Softest, lushest bedding for the first night at least. We need lots more twine. I wonder if they're just cosmetic. Or if they actually do provide us with better situations. I'm not too sure which wood that is. Unfortunately, I'm quite colourblind and all of the wood looks quite similar. I think it's oak wood, that one, isn't it? Yeah, the one that we can make at the moment is this deepest beech wood. Which we can do with tables and chairs and stuff, but right now I think our focus should really be on finding our auntie. At this point, I'm not really sure. Are we just aimlessly looking around, or is there perhaps clues that I'm not noticing? Let's try this way. I'll pick up some rocks. So I feel like we've discovered all of this zone. In which case, perhaps down the bottom here is the way to go. I wonder if the some of the food maybe gives us warmth so we can eat and keep going. I know that pie gave us like a warmth buffer, sort of, it said like 20 warm shield, which I assume means it lasts a bit longer before it starts running out, perhaps, or just in general goes a little slower. We'll head this way and see. Seemingly a dead end all around here. More pine cones. I feel like this might be a dead end as well, yes. Starting to wonder where we might find our auntie. We could come through here to pick up that it's seemingly a dead end as well. Oh my word. I didn't really want to do that, I apologise. Did we get some sort of meat from that? Leaf beetle meat, we did. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't really mean to try and take you out. I was wondering if I could cut down the grass. Yeah, at this point I'm wondering if I missed something, because it seems strange to just sort of let me loose in the world and say, find your auntie. Especially when we can't really spend that long out before getting too frozen. Well, I've spent a little time looking around the area for auntie to no avail, so I think we're going to have to try and go a little further afield. I've taken the time to collect some beech and some flax, and turn them into planks and rope, respectively, which is exactly what we need to fix this bridge. Let's see if this helps. Ah, repair the bridge to Auntie. Let's hope it does. Dear, dear me. Who'd be knocking at this time of... Oh, well, if it isn't a sight for the sorest of eyes. Back home to see your dear old aunt, are we? What a wonderful surprise. But goodness, child, the burrow, it's hardly fit for rodent residency. Did your mother not think to write ahead? I might have had a chance to clean it up a little. Now, your parents have all that work on their paws, I suppose. Oh, dear me. Are they awfully cross with me? My parents are gone. Gone? But how? Forgive me, little one, I'm feeling quite lightheaded. Come in out of the cold and I'll brew us some tea. Over tea, I told Auntie everything. How hard my parents worked, how desperately they strived, and how unfairly we lost them. I'm so sorry, little one, she said through tears, but I'm so glad you've come home. She took my paws in hers, the warmth of them chasing away the winter cold, holding the weight of our shared grief. We'll survive this, child. Together. I wish I'd known you were coming. I would have got the place ready. I keep meaning to fix up the burrow, you know, but things just get in the way, don't they? And, well, goodness, child, here's a perfect example. I'm here talking about the burrow, and meanwhile you haven't any shoes on your paws. You'll be needing snowshoes in this weather. Shouldn't take you long to whip some up. Let me just note down what you'll need. Here. You discovered something new. Excellent. Snowshoes. Oh, bother. And the larder's bare too, I'll wager. You should be able to sprout some mushrooms in that basement of yours. Your father left me the key, so you could use it to grow some for yourself, but, well, I haven't made it over there as much as I thought. And I suppose it's yours too, now. Here, take it. With the basement key. Until those mushrooms bloom, you might have to rely on foraging, but for tonight at least, you must let your old auntie fill your belly. Consider it my welcome home gift. A blackberry pie. That's what we're working on ourselves. Aunt Petunia's pies were your favourite when you were a mouseling. I hope they can bring you some comfort tonight. Please, child, don't forget. Anything you need, even if it's just a chat. I'm right here. Well, I think we should head down and get the process of some mushrooms on the go. But also, I would like some snowshoes. I wonder if it'll help me move through the snow a little quicker. That'd be good, especially whilst we struggle for heat. Let's head indoors. I'm actually starting to get a little hungry, so I think we'll take this blueberry pie. My goodness, fills it up all the way. We've got a bag of chanterelle spores to get started on our basement. Oh, and lots down here as well to eat up. The stairs are completely overgrown with mushrooms. Clearing it is tedious work, but nothing is impossible with enough stacks. We need 2 different types of rock and some stacks. Perhaps we can get started by chopping these down. Okay, so it looks like we can start here perhaps, and then later on we'll get a bigger area. I see. I think probably we can do a few of these. It won't let me do it right where I want it, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, I can water them. Excellent. Come back to some yummy mushrooms, I think. In the meantime, let's maybe cook up the ones we have. Not sure how many sticks we have. We can do garlic mushrooms. And we can do chanterelle mushroom. That'll keep us going for a little while. Let's empty our bag out a little, I think. That's probably a good idea. Some planks. Let's put the uncooked ones away. And we'll keep those there. I assume this little baggie here, we'll be able to make better bags to give ourselves more inventory later on. And yes, shoes as well. Let's see if shoes are part of this. I imagine not. Oh, here we are, snowshoes. 4 rope and 4 just twine. Oh, that's very easily to do. I think we'll make our snowshoes before we head back to Auntie. I'm also curious as to whether or not stuff regenerates out here. I'm pretty sure it does, because I feel like I would have cut these down already by now. There we go. That's exactly what we need. I'm only going to try and take what I need. I often stockpile in games like this, but I feel the vibe here is to be one with nature rather than remove it of resources. We have 10% movement speed increase due to our awesome little snowshoes. Oh, yes. Look how nippy we are now. And that beautiful blueberry pie is meaning we get cold much, much slower. Here to visit Auntie again, are you? It's good to see you, child. How's the burrow faring? Come to think of it, how are you faring at the burrow? It was looking quite bare the last time I visited. Building furniture is easier than it looks, you know. Here now, I have some guides around here somewhere. Yes, these are the ones. Oh, a stool and a nice bench. They're only simple, but they'll be enough to get a young mouse all set up. Take them back to your old crafting table. They should come in nice and handy. Building furniture is easier than it looks, you know. Well, that's us learning from Auntie, I guess. I assume we can get past this big fur eventually. Maybe we'll have to make some furniture. In which case we probably need some wood. Let's take a look, see if there's anything here. On our way back, we'll go the slight scenic route, keeping an eye out for any logs. Here's some. One more perhaps. Our new little nippy snowshoes coming in handy. Eight is hopefully enough for us to start something overnight. The dark's coming in, so I think it's probably worth us easing up for the evening. Let's take a look what we can do. A twig sofa requires some actual twigs and planks and twine, all different variations on the theme, and that requires twine as well. I think, can we move that? Doesn't look like we can move that, or that, or that. So that stuff is logged in. And I think this is locked in as well. Oops. Ah, there we go. So how can we place that down? We can flip it. Ah, okay. Perhaps here then. So it's still near the fire, but it gives us a room for a table and chairs. And although it's getting dark, I do want to come out and just see if I can grab a few twigs, because it would be really nice if we could finish with a piece of furniture. Yes, I definitely think this stuff regenerates, because I'm pretty sure we would have taken all this down earlier on. I'll take a load of this down as well. Oh, lovely. One big part of the stuff. While we're here, maybe some mushrooms as well, seeing as we've now got the twigs to put them on. Okay, first of all, we'll cook up some dinner. And now we'll take a look at furniture again. I think I want to build this twig sofa. Actually have everything I need on me, that's great. Lovely. Oh, we can knit there, nice. How's that? Nice bit of furniture. What about the table? Just some more twigs and more wood. We took a bit of time to get some more wood. We now have a lovely table. Excellent. Let's have a look how those mushrooms are getting on. I'm not quite sure how long they take. Guess more than a day. I don't think there's anything else we can knit right now. Although I do have the ability to make wool yarn. I don't actually have any patterns using it. It could be one of those things that using the wool yarn generates patterns. I do like the fact that it works from your storage as well, though. That's always good. Yeah. For now, at least, no. We'll place it down there so we've got it safe. As we will with our sticks and everything else. There we go. Well, I guess we continue to explore. Give our mushrooms a few days to grow. Maybe check back in with Auntie. I think with her we have to sort of do the things she's told us to do, so grow some mushrooms, put down some furniture, maybe she'll have some new stuff for us to do. Let's see. Hello there, little one. Goodness, are you okay? Your paws are shaking. Have you been eating properly? Can't exist on raw mushroom alone, you know. Let me fetch you something. I'll only worry about you otherwise. Yes, good home cooked pie should do the trick. Excellent. Another blueberry pie. You could make your own, you know. There's a decent stove in that burrow when it's up and running. A nice hot meal will fill your belly far faster than raw ingredients. You'd be surprised what a quick roasting can do for a simple slice of chanterelle. Now, I wonder if, since we've already cooked... Yeah. She wants us to cook some mushrooms, that's fine. So we already have done that quite well. But I'm actually happy to make more. Oh my goodness, he really runs out of breath quick. Good job, boy. Ah, that's giving us seeds now as well, that's cool. Nice, I like how they come in a little bag. Well, Lots of seeds to get started, although we probably need some more twigs to roast them on. So we'll grab twigs as we head back. Don't think we can chop these down yet. Well, these might just give us... Oh no, they give us both, that's good. So they might just give us berries. Okay, head up and make some chanterelle mushrooms. Grilled. Delicious. Let's go and plant these ones we've just got as well. It's quite annoying that I can't get those exactly lined up, but I suppose that's the nature of the game. It's meant to be a little higgledy-piggledy. Oh, they've all got a nice water. Oh my goodness. I'm going to continue to put these away. Actually, what we should probably do is have these on us as a food option for when we're out and about, just in case we get a little caught. Little one, I'm surprised you weren't swept away on your journey over here. Just look at all this snow. The drifts drag in all sorts of treasures, you know. If you know where to dig for them, that is. I used to spend entire days as a young explorer out digging through the snow. Things were different then. Still, look at you, child. Bold as a stone and out in the blizzard. You should build yourself a decent shovel and see what you can uncover. Let me write down some instructions for you. I wonder what we'll find. I think it's these sort of little snow piles that we see occasionally. Let's see how easy a shovel is to produce. There. We have everything we need. Fantastic. Second shovel. Second tool even, sorry, is a shovel. Now there was a lump of snow right by Auntie. So let's head back. Let's see what it is. Here. Ah. We found a biscuit in the snow. Bird overhead. Owl, stay where you are. Be still. Oh my goodness. There was no time to run or hide before sharp talons bore down on us. I felt certain that I was the bird's target. Before I knew it, Aunt Bettelina threw herself between me and that owl. By the time I woke, alone in the snow, Aunt Bettelina and the owl were long gone. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it smashed up a poor house as well. I think we're going to have to go and chase that owl down, but we'll do so in the next episode. An adorable game, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you. Thanks for watching. Until then, be good.